Hey everybody, welcome back to the Creative Corner. I'm Joy and I'm here to talk to you about what I made with July's bargain bead box. Let's have a look. All right, so I want to show you the first thing that I was inspired by. I was browsing on Pinterest. I was looking at these awesome rectangular, whatever we call them, the little rectangular tabs, the picture Jasper, these guys right here. And I was looking for something fun to do with them. And so I made this really nifty bracelet. It's kind of like steampunk style, and it was way more complicated than I thought it was going to be, but I conquered it, and I may even show you guys how I did that later on. So this was my first piece, and I loved it. And then I just made like a little matching choker to go with that. And we can take a closer look at these on the close-up here in just a sec. All right, so let's take a closer look at my bracelet and choker that I made here. I just love the picture Jasper and all the pictures on them. Like, isn't that cool? This one kind of looks like a mountain or something. And I liked mixing the lapis with it. It just adds that little bit of sparkle. This is that like steampunk type bracelet that I made, and it was pretty complicated, and I may have like slightly gone insane, but now that I've figured it out, I'm excited to share how I did that. And I will in a different video. But then the choker, this one had like, this picture Jasper had like a tree in it. Do you guys see that tree? It looks like a tree to me. Maybe it doesn't to everyone else, but I think it does. And I just love the rounds, and then again putting that lapis between them, just offset it. And then of course I have to have the matching little earrings, so we did those to go with it. There it is. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is this one. I loved putting that little bit of pop of turquoise in with those matte 6mm picture Jasper. I'm obsessed with the picture Jasper, you guys. I know everybody loved it, but I just think it's so incredible. I love looking at all the different pendants. Everybody got something different, and I thought this one was fun. It's kind of divided more vertically, so that was kind of fun. And yeah, so I enjoyed putting that together, adding the little toggle, and I will show you that closer up. So here's the next one. This was the pendant that we got in the box, this tab pendant. I made myself like a little bail with some silver wire I had, just kind of a simple bail, but I liked how it hung kind of like it's standing out a little bit. So that was really fun. And then mixing it with those matte rounds, they're just so pretty. I love the texture in this box. And then of course we have our little toggle from the box also. And then I threw in those little daisy rondelles just to offset it a little bit. There it is. Okay, so this one, I used a lot of the chain. The chain in this box was really pretty, and I did some eye pins, and I just like how, I don't know, sort of boho-y it is. And we can look closer at my little design. Okay, so this necklace, I used pretty much all the chain from this box and just kind of created sort of a boho look, separating these little pins with some beads on them. I did these, the matte matte rounds. You guys, I can't remember what things are called today. And I used those little topaz rondelles, and I love these beads. The Aquaterra, just, I'm obsessed with them, and that's why I had my nails done kind of like them. Don't they look so pretty? My girl Paige really came through for me with these nails. So I'm just loving how these came together, and I just love the simple look, and it just kind of goes with everything. Just that simple chain necklace. So there you go. All right, so I'm going to show you this one. I really love how it turned out. I used the rectangular pendant, and I used one of those picture Jasper rectangles also to just kind of make an extended pendant. And then I used these really pretty red ones, rondelles, I don't know what we call them. And then the all these other rectangles. Anyway, I'll show you closer up where you can really see how I put it together. All right, I had a lot of fun with this one. I enjoyed making the pendant kind of stand out with adding one of those tabs, rectangular tabs to it. And then, of course, these awesome spacer beads. They're so much fun. They had a lot of fun texture. And the links in there. So with the links, I really didn't want to stop and start the necklace over and over again and have there be a lot of space. I wanted it to kind of flow together. So I did something different, and I'm not sure if it's like breaking any rules, but I wove my wire through the rectangle. And I don't know, that may have broke rules, but I don't really care. So that's what I wanted it to look like, and so that's what I did. And I just really love how it turned out. And then I doubled up the chain at the top here, so it just looks a little sturdier. My husband said he thought this was a really almost unisex kind of style, that even a guy could wear it. So, you know, that I felt like that was a compliment. It's like almost like a dog tag kind of look, I guess. But yeah, so that's what I did with these. Oh, I almost forgot to show you the earrings. These are the earrings I made to go with this necklace. See how they coordinate kind of perfect. And of course we used those little rectangles again that we got. Everything was matchy. I just love all this fun textured metal that we got. So much fun. And this is one of my favorite earring findings. We've had them in our sister store several times. We may still have them, but they're one of my favorites because they really stay in your ear well and they hold weight well. And so you'll see me use those a lot. Okay, so this one I really, really like. I loved how it turned out. I was having trouble. I don't know if anybody else had trouble with these really pretty barrels. The barrel beads, every time I put them with beads, I was like, that looks like a snowman. And I don't know why that was. It just, like, they would stack funny, and then I was just like, I just can't make them look pretty. And I found a design that I feel like made them look pretty, and I pulled a pendant from my stash that I felt like coordinated. And yeah, I just love how this turned out. We can take a closer look. All right, so this necklace was very much more blingy. I went with all the bling. I was saying how I had trouble with these barrels and with them just looking like little people or snowmen or something, but once I got them mixed in with these rondelles and we used the little caps from the box, I felt like that really pulled it together and they didn't look as much like little snowmen. And you guys might recognize this from the sister store. We had this not that long ago, but I felt like it really coordinated with like the Southwestern kind of look and feel of this month's bead box. So, and we got to have our turquoise in there. Looks so fun. So here are my earrings that go with this. And I don't know, I figured it out. They have a little dangle and they look really cute, and I added that aqua terra in there. So these ones could actually coordinate with either this necklace or with the chain necklace that I made. It kind of goes with both. I like to multi-purpose things, so there you go. All right, this is the last one that I made with this month's box. I just put a little bit of everything in it, and I really love how it turned out, especially with the little bits of lapis on it. And we can look at that closer up. But I did manage to use every single bead in this box. I used them all of them with the different earrings and bracelets and things that I used. And I was like, yes, check, box complete. So let's have a closer look. Okay, so you guys know how I'm a completionist, and I told you I did use up everything in the box, but it was a little bit of a challenge. So this is my necklace to use it all up. And I really love the color blocking that I did in this, and the aqua terra Jasper in there with those matte rounds, and then the rondelles. There's just a lot of fun texture. And then going down to the little bitty lapis, it just, I don't know, it really pulled it all together. And I'm a big fan of color blocking. I've been doing that a bit in my projects lately, and I just love it. I grabbed one of those magnetic clasps from the store to stick on there, and I just I love how it all goes together, and it's just very eclectic because I'm into eclectic. And the very last thing I did was put every last bead on a bracelet, and I even had to mix in some stuff from my stash to make it a long enough bracelet so it has a little bit of those yellow rondelles in there too. So it's not as like matchy or creative, but I was like, I'm using it all up, y'all. Yeah, and I loved these little spacers I found in my stash to just kind of add that pop of silver with this one. So that's everything I made. Thanks everybody for joining me today. I love showing you all of my creative designs that I made with this month's Bargain Bead Box. If you're interested in being a member, you can do that at bargainbeadbox.com. And then you can get all these pretties and have fun making things with them too. We'd love to have you join us in our Facebook group, The Creative Corner. And always like, share, subscribe, and I can't wait to read your comments. Bye.